Hello students, in this session we will be discussing three equations of trial balance. Now first let us see illustration number 3. The question is asking us to prepare a trial balance from the list of balances that they have extracted or they have taken from SH Balaji Traders. Okay, so since they have given that we have to prepare trial balance as a 31st March 2018, so you just directly copy this heading in your answer like this. Okay, trial balance of Sri Balaji Traders as a 31st March 2018. Now let us see the list. Now stock on 1st April 2017. Now see, we are preparing trial balance on the last date of March month of 2018. That means the financial year is taken from 1st April to 31st March. Now if this 31st March 2018, it is our end day of our financial period, then the starting date will be nothing but 1st April 2017. So when they say that stock is on the first date of a financial year, then it is nothing but it is our opening stock. And if you remember, in our previous session we have seen that opening stock is treated as assets, so it will be written on the debit side. Okay, now next list we have purchases. So purchases also shows debit balance, so it will be in debit side. Then sales account, sales is opposite of purchases, so sales account will be recorded on the credit side. Okay, 36,18,000. Then next we have carriage inwards and carriage outwards. Now for carriage inwards and outwards, don't get confused, because just because one is saying inwards and another one is saying outwards doesn't changes anything. Okay, both carriage inwards and outwards are nothing but your expenses, and according to the points that we had seen in our previous session, all the expenses are written on the debit side of our trial balance. So both of these will be written in the debit side. Okay, don't get confused just because the name is different. Okay, inwards or outwards. Then next we have return inwards. Now this return inwards is nothing but sales return. Okay, so if sales always shows credit balance, then sales return will show debit balance. So this 85,000 will be written on the debit side of our trial balance. Then we have return outwards. Return outward is nothing but purchases return. If purchase shows debit balance, then purchase return will show credit balance. Okay, so this 20,000 will go on the credit side. Then we have debtors. As we know that debtor is our asset, so it will show debit balance. So creditors is our liability, so it will show credit balance. Then bad debts is nothing but our loss, and according to the list we know that loss always will be recorded in the debit side. Okay, then we have stationery. Stationery is nothing but we have spent 4,200 of money in stationery while purchasing stationery. Okay, so it will be treated as expenses and it will be recorded in debit side. Then insurance, again it will be nothing but we had paid insurance premium, so it is expenses, debit side. Then wages and salaries, again expenses, so on the debit side. Then investments. Our business has invested 3 lakh of amount in somewhere, okay, in any bank or some other business, so this investment will also be recorded on the debit side, because it will be like you can treat it as an expense. Okay, when you invest somewhere you are paying money. Okay, then interest on investments means the investment that we had made, we have received interest on that, so interest on investment is our income. Okay, and if expenses are written on the debit side, income is opposite, it will be recorded on the credit side. So you see, interest on investment will be recorded on the credit side. The next amount we have cash and bank balance. Now they haven't mentioned whether it is overdraft balance or not, so that means both cash and bank are showing debit balance, so it will be recorded in the debit side of trial balance. Then premises. Premises is nothing but you can think it as your building. Okay, premises is a place where we carry on our business and it is treated as our asset, so it will be recorded on the debit side. Then next we have fixtures. Fixtures, you can imagine it as one of your asset, like furnitures and fixtures. Okay, like in offices we usually have shelves and all to keep files and all. Okay, so you can think that fixtures are nothing but the furniture of your office, so it will be recorded on the debit side. Then we have miscellaneous expenses. So expenses are recorded on the debit side, so 5200 will also come in the debit side. Then this is miscellaneous income. Expenses are debit, then income will be credit. Then loan from ICICI Bank. We took loan from ICICI Bank. So when we take loan from someone, it is nothing but our liability. So liabilities are written on the credit side. See, loan from liability 2,50,000 will be recorded on the credit side. Then next amount we have interest on above. Means interest on above is nothing but interest on this loan from ICICI Bank. Now when we take loan from anyone, we are supposed to pay interest to them. So interest is nothing but our expenses. So this 30,000 will be recorded on the debit side. Then we know that capital shows credit balance. Then proprietors withdrawal will be recorded in the debit side. Now in the question they have written proprietors withdrawals. Okay, you can just write drawings or proprietors withdrawals, it is up to you. So we will record it in the debit side, 60,000. Then next item we have computers. Computers are nothing but you can treat it as your asset, so it will come in the debit side. Then we have goodwill. Goodwill is also treated as an asset of the business, so it will come in the debit side. Then we have stock on 31st March 2018. That means stock on the last date of financial year, so it will be treated as closing stock. And in the bracket they have mentioned not adjusted. Whenever you see in any question that they say that closing stock is not adjusted, that means you don't have to write it in your trial balance, you just have to skip this closing stock. Okay, now input IGST. What is input IGST? Whenever we purchase good, we pay input IGST, so it is our expenses. So this 40,000 will be recorded on the debit side since it is our expenses. Okay, input IGST will be recorded on the debit side. Now the last one we have output IGST. Output IGST is nothing but we sold some goods and we received IGST amount. So if you see it as an income of your business, then you can write it in the credit side. It will help you in remembering. Okay, now after writing all the entries, we are supposed to find out the total of both the columns. So total we have 48,40,400. Now this is how you are supposed to prepare a trial balance. Means until and unless you are not clear on which side an account will come, you cannot prepare trial balance. Okay, you have to be exact sure which account will come on which side of the trial balance. Now another next illustration is illustration number 5. Now they told us to prepare a trial balance from the following information. Now they have given some list and amount, and we have to write in the trial balance according to the rules. Okay, now first we have trial balance. Since they haven't given any information on which date we are supposed to prepare, so we will write only trial balance. Now the first item that we have, let me use the pen. Okay, now prepaid expenses. When we see this as an asset, so assets are recorded on the debit side. Okay, I will write like this. Then outstanding rent. Outstanding rent is nothing but our liability, so it will be recorded on the credit side. Then next we have bad debts recovered. Means earlier we had some bad debts and now we have recovered it, so these bad debts will be recorded on where is eraser? So prepaid expenses will be on the debit side, then outstanding rent credit side. Okay, then bad debts recovered, it will be treated as an income, and bad debts recovered incomes are recorded on the credit side here, 4,000. Okay, so it will be on the credit side. Then next we have interest on investment. Means now this investment can be either like we have invested somewhere or someone has invested in us. But usually whenever any question mentions like interest on investment, we think that we have invested somewhere and we are receiving interest from them. So it is income, so it will be recorded on the credit side. Okay, let me write C over here, credit side. Then next we have due to Mohan. Means we owed Mohan some amount of money, that is 5,000, so that means it is our liability, so it will be credit side. Then next we have bank overdraft, surely it is liability, so credit side. Then we have discount allowed. Now discount allowed is nothing but our expense, so it will come in the debit side. Then we have due from Vinod. Due from Vinod means Vinod is supposed to pay us 1,200, that means it will come to the debit side, it is an asset. Okay, then next we have investment. We have invested somewhere, so it will come in the credit side. Oh sorry, where is it? Just this is wait, sorry, this is wait, just see, due from Vinod means we are supposed to receive 1,200 from Vinod, that means he is our debtor, so it will come in the debit side. Okay, then investment means we have invested somewhere and it is treated as an expenses. Okay, so it will come in the debit side. Then we have patents. Patents are also asset of a business, so debit. Then machinery, asset, debit. Then last capital, we know that it will always show credit balance. So according to the rules that we have seen earlier, we prepared this trial balance and total we got 32,000 on both the sides. Okay, now let us see the next last illustration of this session. The following trial balance has been prepared by an inexperienced accountant. Means the accountant that have prepared this trial balance was not that much experienced one, so he had made some mistake over here and we are supposed to form a correct trial balance. Okay, now let us see what mistake he had done. So just we have to see whether debit or credit amounts are in correct position. Okay, cash in hand, that means debit side, correct. Machinery, asset, debit side, correct. Then purchases, debit, correct. Then sundry debtors, assets, debit, correct. Then carriage inward, we know that debit, yes. Carriage outward is also an expense, so this 700 should be written down in debit side, but that accountant had made mistake and written it in credit side. So our first mistake we found in here in carriage inward. Okay, then next let us see wages, expenses, debit side, correct. Then rent and taxes, expenses, debit side, correct. Then sundry creditors, liabilities, credit side, correct. Then discount allowed, expenses should be in the debit side, but it is written in credit side. So another mistake we found out that it is written discount allowed. Okay, it should be in the debit side, but he had mistakenly written it in credit side. Then next we have written outwards. Now written outwards means purchases return. Purchases return should be in the credit side. So this one again he had made mistake. He should be writing it down in the credit side, but he wrote it in the debit side. Then next we have return inwards. Return inwards is nothing but sales return. So if sales is credited, sales return will be debited. So see again here mistake. So this 9,600 should be in the debit side. Okay, then next we have capital, always shows credit balance, but he had written it in debit side, so that means again here capital is mistake. Then drawings, debits, drawing should be in the debit side, but he had made mistake, so again drawings account is mistake. Then bank loan, we took a loan from the bank, that means liabilities, credit side, it should be in the credit side. So again this is mistake. Then interest on loan means we took loan and we paid interest. That means interest on loan is nothing but our expenses, debit side, correct. Then opening stock, we know opening stock shows debit balance, but he had made mistake, so opening stock is also a mistake. Then next we have sales. Sales should show credit balance 1,28,700. Then discount received. Now discount received is nothing but our income. It should be in the credit side. So again we have this one mistake. Now let us see how many mistakes we found out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now let us see. The first mistake that we found out was carriage outward. So let us see. Carriage outward here, it should be in the debit side. Then next mistake we found out was discount allowed. It should be in the debit side. So next discount allowed, debit side. Okay. Then next mistake we found out return outwards. It should be in the credit side. So return outwards, it should be in the credit side, correct. The next mistake we found out in return inwards. It should be in the debit side. Then return inwards, debit side, correct. The next mistake we found out was capital. It should be in the credit side. So next mistake, capital, it should be in the credit side. Then next mistake, drawings, it should be in the debit side. So drawings, debit side. The next, bank loan, it should be in the liability credit side, sorry. Bank loan, it should be in the credit side. Then next we found out that opening stock should be in the debit side. So opening stock, debit side. Then discount received should be in the liability credit side, sorry. Discount received should be in the credit side. Now see, this is how you are supposed to prepare corrected trial balance. As that, since we don't know on which date we are supposed to prepare this trial balance, we can just simply leave blank. Okay, now this is how you are supposed to prepare a correct trial balance. Now when we see that this trial balance is wrong, okay, but still they have equal amount on both the columns. Okay, so whenever I say that if at the end of your solution or at the end of your trial balance, if you get both these columns total equal, then that doesn't mean that your answer is 100% correct. Okay, at least there is chance of 10% mistake. Okay, so for this session we will wind up here. Thank you.